What's up, boys and girls? Back at it again. Day 42, 50 days of sketching. And this one, the prompt is working out. And I try to make this one more funny, more comedic. Sure, you could tell by the thumbnail that someone's struggling. It might be me just drawing and thinking of a fresh idea. But I think it executed pretty well. It got the point across. Yeah, you got this guy, his eyes are bulging out. He's trying, man. He's maxing out his PR, doing his hardest. This man works out every day. Take no days off. TNDO. Take no days off. He probably dry scoops pre-workout every moment he's awake. Probably doesn't sleep because of it, and then follow that up with a dry scoop of protein powder. You guys ever done that? I've never done that, but man, protein powder just dry is so bitter. It's disgusting. The only reason I know that is because when I do have my protein powder, sometimes all of it doesn't dissolve and it's just that dry part. Somehow, after I shake it for a few minutes and it's still there, just put my finger on it or a spoon and grab it, like, ew. It tastes nasty. I don't know how people dry scoop protein powder. I wouldn't even know what pre-workout is. I don't take pre-workout. Pre-workout is just basically caffeine. So I just drink a cup of coffee. That's pretty much my pre-workout. You just have caffeine ready to go. But some people it's like a ritual. You gotta, if it helps you get in the gym, feel healthy, get higher numbers, and go ahead. But not for me. Plus, it can be quite expensive, man. Pre-workout, to me, it's just kind of glorified caffeine, glorified soda. Like, dude, you could probably get a nice 24-pack of soda for that same pre-workout. Probably the same servings too. Just chug a can of soda. Diet or just the full sugar. That sugar will help you out. I've done it before. That glucose rush of whoosh, your insulin's alright, I'm feeling good, and then you're ready to go to work. I would usually do that first, like cardio, if I were a run or boxing, or not jumping rope. I consider jumping rope more of a warm-up. I don't know how people... No, I know how people would do it as a full workout, but honestly, it just kind of gets boring. After I jump rope, after 15 minutes, I'm like, alright, that's enough. I'm done. Some people make a whole 30-minute, 25-minute routine. I'm like, man, I could do other stuff, man. But as you can see from the sketch that I'm doing, this guy's struggling to bench a broom. It's just a broom. You guys ever feel that way? Oh yeah, I feel super strong right now. I can do anything. I can push anything. And then you hype yourself up and you go up to the plate, barely move it. I've done that before. My ego's just like, yeah, you got this, Chris, you got this. Nope, I don't got this. Man, I'm trying to capture that. The ego lift. I've never ego lift, at least to the point where I injure myself. I don't lift weights. I just do calisthenics, so it's kind of hard to ego lift calisthenics. Because to move up in weight, you have to learn a whole new technique. Your body has to rebalance itself, and you could get injured pretty bad. I guess that's the same with weightlifting. But the motor skills, the technique complexity is not as high, because you can just add weight to the bench. If you want to do push-ups, you want to go to handstand push-ups. Handstand push-ups, you could really mess up your whole body, your whole face. At a higher risk too. Anyway, this isn't really about working out. The prompt is about working out. Yeah, you know, one thing I found out that if you bring up working out as a topic of conversation to your coworkers or your classmates, people that you work around, everyone's apparently an expert. Everyone's like, oh yeah, you should do this, that, and the third. I'm like, dude, you don't even look like you work out. You look like you work out your mouth when you're eating a bag of chips. I mean, I don't say that to them, but I look at them like, bro, you don't look athletic at the slightest, and you're trying to give me tips. Like, what are you talking about, man? Make it make sense. But you should take things with a grain of salt. Everyone's apparently an expert. If you tell them, hey, man, I do this hobby, or like, hey, I play guitar. Dude's like, I've been playing guitar since I was like out of the womb, dude. And like, dude, I just picked up piano. Picked up piano, man. I'm like Mozart on the piano. People are like that. I don't know why. They feel like they're insecure or something. I don't know. They're trying to one up you or something. Everyone's an expert apparently. And then you get this ego lifter struggling to push a push mop. Anyway, that's it. Day 42 done and dusted. Day 42, number 42, the answer to life. You guys have a great day. Goodbye.